Have you ever wondered what secrets lie hidden within the walls of the long-abandoned Ravenswood Manor? In the quiet town of Ravenswood, a haunting question lingers. Ravenswood Manor, a foreboding relic, stands shrouded in shadows, its dark history echoing through the ages. Whispered tales of ghostly apparitions and eerie energies have left the mansion enveloped in a chilling aura. For decades, the manor has been left alone, its grandeur decaying into dust, yet no local dares to approach it after the sun sets. The stories, passed down through generations, speak of a curse upon anyone brave or foolish enough to enter. Then came a fateful night when a group of friends, driven by a blend of curiosity and courage, decided to challenge these superstitions. As the moon cast an eerie glow over the manor, they found themselves standing at its entrance, their hearts pounding in their chests. As they crossed the threshold of the manor, they had no idea of the chilling encounters that awaited them. The moment they stepped into the manor, the air turned colder, and whispers seemed to beckon them deeper into the heart of the property. The once ornate foyer, now a cavernous relic of the past, bore the oppressive weight of the manor's dark history. Each step they took echoed through the silence, bouncing off the peeling wallpaper and cracked marble floors. A chilling reminder of the grandeur that once was. As they ventured further, the friends found themselves in a labyrinth of rooms, each one filled with remnants of the past. Dust-covered furniture, draped in ghostly white sheets, stood as silent sentinels in the gloom. Forgotten diaries, their pages brittle and yellowed with age, told tales of sorrow and despair, hinting at the curse that had consumed the manor and its inhabitants. Cryptic symbols etched into the walls suggested rituals and rites, their meaning long lost to time. The portraits that hung on the walls were perhaps the most unsettling. The eyes of the painted figures seemed to follow the group, watching their every move. The faces, once aristocratic and refined, now bore an eerie resemblance to grotesque specters, their expressions twisted in silent screams and hollow-eyed stares. As the friends delved deeper, the manor seemed to come alive. The air grew denser, filled with an energy that made their skin prickle. The whispers grew louder, an unseen chorus that seemed to echo from the very walls, each word a chilling caress that sent shivers down their spines. The grand clock, its pendulum long stilled, began to tick once more. As the clock struck midnight, the manor revealed its true, terrifying nature. The shadows deepened, whispering of betrayal and heartache, of lives cut short and souls trapped in limbo. The chilling truth was laid bare before them. The manor was not just a building, it was a prison, a purgatory for the spirits that were bound within its walls, forever trapped in their own whispering shadows. With the first stroke of midnight, an unseen force made its presence known. The once quiet halls of Ravenswood Manor became alive with an energy that was as ancient as it was unsettling. The air turned heavy, as if charged with the unspoken words of those long gone. The group could feel the chilling brush of unseen hands, as if the spirits of the past were reaching out, trying to communicate their despair. Each step they took was met with a distant wail, echoing from the corridors of the manor, sending icy tendrils of fear down their spines. The sound was a mournful symphony, a testament to the sorrow that had been trapped within the mansion's venerable walls for far too long. The friends who had walked into the manor with a mix of curiosity and bravado were now gripped by a fear that was as real as the cold stone under their feet. They tried to escape, their hearts pounding in their chests as they scrambled towards the exit. But the manor had other plans. It seemed to come alive, its hallways twisting and turning, leading them deeper into its haunted heart. Doors that were once open now stood sealed, as if the manor itself was a living, breathing entity determined to keep them within its grasp. Their laughter and bravado were replaced by panic-stricken whispers and hurried footsteps. The once adventurous group was now a terrified huddle, their breaths coming out in ragged gasps as they tried to navigate the labyrinthine corridors of the manor. The realization dawned on them slowly, their minds grappling with the horrifying truth. The only way out was through. They had to face the spirits that held them captive, confront the curse that had held the manor in its icy grip for decades. Only then could they hope to escape the sinister presence that had ensnared them. They quickly realized their only escape was through the very spirits that held them captive. Their journey had taken a terrifying turn, and they were about to delve deeper into the heart of Ravenswood Manor, where the shadows of the past lay waiting. Guided by the flickering candlelight, they ventured deeper into the manor, determined to confront the spirits that haunted it. The once grand, now decaying halls of Ravenswood Manor held stories that had been silenced for far too long. Each room was a puzzle, a piece of the tragic tale that was the source of the curse. They discovered cryptic letters hidden in the crevices of the mansion that told of a heartbreaking betrayal, a timeless love story turned sour by jealousy and greed. The spirits that haunted the manor were not malevolent entities, but souls trapped in a cycle of pain and regret, unable to find peace. The friends found themselves drawn into the narrative, feeling the sorrow of the betrayed, the guilt of the betrayer. The air grew denser, the temperature colder. The manor seemed to breathe with them, its pulse echoing in their ears. They knew what they had to do. They had to right the wrongs of the past, to give voice to the voiceless. They had to confront the spirits, not with fear, but with understanding and empathy. The manor watched as they set out to break the cycle, to free the trapped spirits from their eternal torment. One by one, they addressed the spirits, acknowledging their pain, promising to share their story. They apologized for the betrayal, the hurt that had been done. They sought forgiveness, not for themselves, but for the ones who had wronged the spirits. As they spoke, the air around them shifted. The oppressive weight lifted, replaced by a feeling of tranquility. The manor seemed to sigh, its walls trembling with relief. The friends could feel the change, the release of tension that had been building since they first stepped into the manor. As the last secret was unearthed, the manor trembled, and the ominous whispers faded into silence. The friends looked at each other, a sense of accomplishment and relief washing over them. They had faced their fears, confronted the past, and in doing so, had freed Ravenswood Manor and themselves from the grip of a haunting history. As dawn broke, the manor stood silent, its curse finally lifted. The first rays of the sun pierced through the fog, casting a golden hue over Ravenswood Manor. Gone were the haunting whispers and the oppressive darkness. The manor, once a symbol of fear and dread, now stood bathed in the morning light, its ominous shadows finally retreating. Emerging from the looming front doors were our brave adventurers, their faces pale but triumphant. They had walked into Ravenswood Manor as mere spectators, driven by curiosity and the thrill of the unknown. Now, they stepped out as victors, forever changed by the harrowing ordeal they had faced within the manor's cold stone walls. Each of them carried the weight of the manor's haunted past, the secrets they had uncovered etched into their memories. They had listened to the whispers of the forgotten, confronted the vengeful spirits, and righted the wrongs that had cursed Ravenswood Manor for generations. Their bravery had not only freed them, but had also released the spirits trapped within the manor, allowing them to finally find peace. As they walked back into the town of Ravenswood, the change was palpable. An oppressive shroud seemed to have lifted from the town, replaced by a sense of tranquility that hadn't been felt for decades. The townsfolk could sense it too, the whispers and rumors quieting down as a collective sigh of relief echoed through the once fearful town. The friends were welcomed as heroes, their tale of the night echoing through the cobbled streets of Ravenswood. Their experiences were a testament to their courage and resilience, a reminder that even in the face of the unknown, the human spirit could prevail. Their story would be passed down, through the generations, a tale of bravery and redemption, of confronting one's fears and unearthing the sins of the past. They had survived the haunted night at Ravenswood Manor, forever bound by the secrets they had unearthed and the specters they had faced. The dawn of a new day had arrived, bringing with it a newfound peace and a sense of liberation that would forever change the course of Ravenswood's history.